Om Shanti. At the Brahma Kumaris, we have this very beautiful greeting, which is also a mantra, and I'm sure many of us have heard this mantra. A mantra is a high energy word, and often we hear this mantra, Om Shanti, Shanti. And the world today has been talking about Om chanting. You heard about Om chanting? Yes? Anyone here heard about Om chanting? Yeah. So it's an affirmation, it's a high energy word. And when we chant that word, what happens is consciously we are allowing the mind to create a high energy thought. So at the Brahma Kumaris, we don't chant, but we start understanding what that word means and then start using that meaning in our every thought, word, and action. And the greeting that we have when we meet each other, we greet each other saying Om Shanti, the meaning of which is Om means I am. And today, more than ever before, the world is talking about the power of I am. I am. And I read a very beautiful quote last month which said, I am, fill in the blank, and what you write here will manifest into a reality. I am, now fill in the blank, and what you write here will manifest into a reality, which meant what I believe about myself, I am, and I reaffirm it repeatedly throughout the day. I am, whether it's in my thoughts, in my words, I am radiating that vibration to myself and out into the world, and that becomes a reality. So Om Shanti means I am for Om, and Shanti means peace. Shanti means peace. So every time we're greeting saying Om Shanti, we're only reminding ourselves and exchanging that vibration with the one we meet. I am peace. I am peace. And when we greet someone and they respond saying Om Shanti, which means I am peace. So can you visualize two people meeting each other like we wish each other saying good morning? So I wish that the morning is good for you, and the other person responds says good morning to you. So we're just exchanging a wish which says the morning should be good for you. And when we meet each other and we say Om Shanti, we're exchanging energy which brings us back to who we are. We say, I am peace. And the other person says, I am peace. And when we're doing that, we're not just radiating that high energy vibration to ourselves, but we're also radiating it into the everything we create would also radiate into the world. What are the normal I ams that we are using today in our vocabulary? Anything you can think of? I am. Throughout the day, what do we say? I am. I am stressed. I am. I am busy. How many of us say I am busy? Say or believe or think, I am busy. And sister said, I am stressed. Anybody else saying I am stressed? Okay, I am stressed. And I am, anything else? I am worried. I am blessed. Beautiful. I am worried. Blessed. Anything else? Yes, sister? I am okay. I am okay. Any other thing? I am? I am humble. Beautiful. I am fine. I am? I am a peaceful soul. I am? I am happy. I am blissful. I'm loving. This side, I'm not bad. Mm. No. Let's look at the technology behind that. Why I'm not going to say I am not bad? Because the word that I'm using, the energy is. So let's change that to, instead of saying I am not bad, we'll change it to I'm good. Let's raise it even more. Why only good? I'm great, huh? I'm beautiful. Beautiful soul. You know, when we use the word beautiful, we were only referring to how we look. But I'm a beautiful soul. I'm a pure soul. I'm a divine soul. Anything else? I am? I am grateful. Lovely. I am enlightened. I am. I am. I am careful. I am powerful. I am positive. Okay, let's take a minute of silence. And now choose one for ourselves. But let's take care that it's a high energy word. So I am stressed because what will happen? It's an affirmation. This is also a mantra. So if I keep reciting, I am stressed, I am stressed, I am stressed, and we meet someone and they say, I am also stressed. And then we go home to our children and they say, I am also stressed. So very soon, that's the energy which is vibrating. And I am stressed, repeated, very soon becomes a reality. And that reality has been intensifying each passing day, reaching a stage where some of us started saying, I am depressed. Anytime they found themselves in a slightly low mood, I am depressed. Today, one decision that we have to take for ourselves, I am, fill in the blank, will always be a high energy word. Will always be a high energy word. Even if, this is science, even if I'm feeling low, if I say I am happy, I'm powerful, I'm peaceful, just start saying it internally, feelings will change. But if I'm feeling slightly low and I start saying, I'm miserable, then it was here. And once I've started my mantra, I'm miserable, what will happen to my feelings? So once we understand the science of how this works, it becomes very easy to work with it. So I am will always be a high energy word. And that high energy word will start raising my internal vibration. Today we're going to shift our vocabulary. Vocabulary means what I think, how I know myself, because what I know about myself is how I'm also going to look at other people. It's the energy which I carry. Who am I? If I just have to pause and ask myself a question, who am I? What's the first thing that comes to our mind? Who am I? Who am I? Would normally start with our name. When we introduce ourselves to somebody, who am I? It starts with my name, followed by who am I? Gets followed by name, followed by surname, okay? Name, family name, sometimes profession, sometimes nationality, sometimes which city I belong to, sometimes which caste or religion I belong to, anything that I'm going to say in the introduction. This is who I am. This is who I am. Now, let's visualize. When a baby is born, they don't come with a name. They don't come with the name, they acquire a name. So let's look at ourselves. When I was born, someone gave me a name, and that name became my identification label. That everyone is going to identify me with this label, which my parents or someone's given to me, my name. Then I got new labels of relationships. Who am I? I am child of so and so. Tomorrow I'm a sibling of so and so. 20, 30 years later, I'm a friend of so and so. Then I'm a spouse of. It's a list of relationships. They were labels. When I was born, no label. Then I finished my studies. We got a label, degree. Labels kept changing. Then we got into a profession, we got another label. I am a, so someone was, I am a healer. Someone is, I am a doctor. I am a jurist. I am a businesswoman. I am profession. We're staying in Australia. This is the country where we belong to. So we started using that as our identification and we said, I am a Australian. And because I live in India, it's the country where I belong to, I said I am an Indian. So you and me are different because you are Australian, I am Indian. So look at all the labels which we have acquired, which are important. My name is important. My relationships are important. My profession is important. My nationality, my religion, everything is important. But everything was acquired. This journey of life is about acquiring, and also on the journey of life, we lose some of our labels. So we acquire and we lose. A very beautiful box, velvet box, with layers of very attractive wrapping paper, and then labels and labels and labels. And we thought, this is who I am. What we forgot was that in that velvet box, which was covered by layers and layers of very pretty paper and very pretty labels, there was a beautiful diamond there. But the velvet box was so attractive. The wrapping papers were so beautiful. And the labels were so interesting that we thought this is the gift of life. Which are the labels? Profession, qualification, nationality. Which is the wrapping paper? Which is the wrapping paper? All these beautiful dresses we wear, this is our wrapping paper. Where's the velvet box? This box in which the diamond sits. And who is the diamond? Who is the diamond? The diamond is that energy, pure, divine consciousness. But I was so preoccupied with the velvet box and this beautiful wrapping paper and the labels that I forgot the diamond. And even when I met someone else, I was looking at the velvet box, the wrapping paper, and the labels. Who are you? I am so and so, so and so. And when we connected to each other, it was on the basis of all that we had acquired. And all these layers, which we made them our identity, they were labels. It's my body. This is my dress. This is my country. This is my profession. This is my religion. But instead of calling them my name, my profession, my religion, my nationality, I said, I am so and so. Is there any difference between calling it mine and saying I am? Would there be a difference? Would there be a difference? Identity. And today we have a word which we use very often. It's called identity crisis. identity crisis. Who am I? Because I was identifying myself with labels, labels were changing. Not many labels are going to be constant. So I, that diamond, that pure energy, the first thing I acquired was this body, the velvet box. Then I acquired name, then I acquired relationships, then degrees and professions. But on this journey of life, I remember all my labels, and I look at other people and remember all their labels. The only thing I seem to have forgotten is I, the diamond, talking to another one. When we connect to each other through labels, you and me are different. You and me are different. Label, male, female, costume, different. Family, different. Country, different. Religion, different. Different. But when I, the pure soul, connecting to another pure soul, you and me are, you and me are, you and me are. What does the world need today? What does the world need today? Oneness. But more and more labels, we are moving away from each other. We are separating in the name of I am this, you are someone else. Move out. If we only had to say, I am a consciousness, I am a pure being, you are so, my country is different, my religion is different, it's fine. But you and me, pure divine energy. And this is what spirituality does. It helps me to know myself. Forgotten. Identity crisis means I had forgotten my true identity. Imagine believing that I am this. Even when you have to just visualize who you are, I am. This body is what will come in front of you. Na? I am. Close your eyes. I am, and you'd see your body there. And yet we've never used the word I am. You say my hand. My hand. My head is aching today. I hurt my foot. My whole body is troubling me today. Mine. Who's the energy which is saying this is mine? Who is saying this is my body? There has to be something who is saying this is my body. That I. Today we know everything about the world. Sitting here in Australia, we know everything that's happening in the world. We even know what's happening on other planets. But we don't know. We know everything that's happening in the outside world, but we don't know I. And meditation means to spend a few minutes daily to getting to know the I. Because unless I know I will not know you. I will not know you. And then our relationships, instead of being a connection between I and you, the connection is more between my label and your label. And that connection is called an ego to ego connection. And when it is I connecting to you, it's called a soul to soul connection. We hear the word soulmate. How many of you have found your soulmate? We've not understood the word right. Soulmate is not for any one specific relationship. Soulmate means any relationship where I connect as soul to soul. That is a soulmate. Where my friendship with you is based on who I am and who you are, and not what both of us have acquired. And when it is a soul to soul connection, what will be the difference between a soul to soul connection and a label to label connection? Because when we understand that beautiful soul to soul connection, our definition of relationships will change. Will change. I, the soul, have acquired this body, name, relationships. Who am I? I'm this conscient energy which thinks which thinks, which feels, which decides, and comes out into action. I am that energy, consciousness. Most important, what is my nature? Just close your eyes for 10 seconds and just ask yourself, what's my nature? Not what I have acquired. What's my nature? I, the being, the energy. What is it that I like the most? What is it that I am comfortable with? What's my nature? And sometimes, because I have forgotten my nature, I'm looking for it outside. And I shifted from saying I am to I want. What is it that I want today? What's the first word that comes to mind? What is it that I want? I want peace. Second, love. Anything else? I want. Even those who are using some methods which are not right, you go and ask them, why are you doing this? They say, I want peace. Method could be different. Say, what do you want? Say, I want peace. And they are using their methods to create that peace which they want. So peace is something which everyone wants, and that's the reason we understand that peace is the nature of every soul. That's why everybody wants that. Is there anything else which everybody wants? Everybody likes, everybody's comfortable with? Happiness. Universal. Doesn't depend on which background they are, which age group they are, which country they are. Universal. Everybody wants happiness. So everyone wants peace. Everyone wants happiness. Everyone wants love. Joy, happiness. Third, everyone wants love. Even if we just take these three words, peace, love, happiness, every being wants this. The reason why every being wants this, and this is the answer which we didn't know. The reason is, this is the nature of every being. It's like every body is made of water. So ask anyone when they're a little tired, fatigued, what do you want? Water. Why do you want water? Because my body is made of water. And when I'm not experiencing that comfort level, I start saying, I want water. And everybody wants water because every body is made out of it. So the body is made out of water. When the body is not getting the required balance of water, we start saying, I want water, give me water. Every soul, true nature is peace, love, happiness. But when I'm not experiencing it, I start saying, I want peace, I want love, I want happiness. And then I start looking for it outside. Look at all the ways where we was trying to find peace, ask for love, and try to buy happiness.